Have you ever wondered if your birthday says something, a little deeper about who you are? Well, today, we're going to put that to the test. We're doing a deep dive into the really unique personality profile of people born on one very specific day, January 2nd.
So let's just get right to it. Is that your birthday? Because if it is, then hey, welcome. This entire explainer is basically a look in the mirror, dedicated to uncovering the unique forces that make you, well, you. And if you're nodding your head yes right now, then according to our research, you get a pretty cool title, the Diplomatic Achiever. It sounds important, right? It really hints at this powerful mix of ambition and sensitivity that we're about to unpack. So what does it actually mean to be a diplomatic achiever? Let's break it down. We're not talking about being the loudest person in the room here. Nope. It's all about a special blend of quiet power and some seriously deep intuition. At your very core, you're defined by this steady, dependable nature. You get things done through patience and persistence, not by shouting over everyone. People just naturally see you as calm, incredibly loyal, and super responsible. You're basically the stabilizing presence every group needs. Okay, so where does that determined, goal-crushing side of your personality come from? To figure that out, we've got to look up at the stars, at your cosmic blueprint, to really understand the achiever inside you. Your ruling planet is Saturn. Now, you can think of Saturn as your cosmic personal trainer. It's the planet of discipline, structure, and thinking way, way ahead. This is probably why you felt this sense of responsibility from a super young age, always planning for the future. And all that drive from Saturn is anchored by your element, Earth. This is what keeps you so grounded, practical, and reliable. See, you're not just a dreamer with big ideas. You're a builder, with your feet planted firmly on the ground, ready to make it happen. And the last piece of this cosmic puzzle is your modality, which is cardinal. That just means you're a natural initiator, a starter. But your leadership style? It's quiet, it's subtle. You don't need a spotlight to get things moving. You make change happen from behind the scenes, and it's super effective. But listen, that ambition is only half the story. To really get what makes you a diplomat, we have to look at a completely different code. And this one is hidden right there in your birth date. The key to this whole thing is the number 2. It's the secret ingredient that balances out all of that ambition we were just talking about. You see, in numerology, the number 2 is all about partnership and balance. It's the energy of cooperation, of sensitivity, and of just knowing things, intuition. Think of it as the force that softens the hard edges of your drive, giving you a deep need for harmony and this incredible empathy for other people. And this right here, this is where it all clicks into place. It's like you have these two powerful forces inside you. On one side, you've got the Capricorn achiever, driven, disciplined, structured, and on the other, the number 2 diplomat, sensitive, cooperative, and intuitive. It is this exact combination that creates the diplomatic achiever. So cool, right? Okay, so we've got the blueprint, we know the ingredients, but what does this actually look like out in the real world? Let's dive in and see how this unique personality navigates through life, love, and work. When it comes to relationships, your diplomatic and loyal nature just completely shines. You're not really into casual, fleeting romances. No, you are a deeply supportive and nurturing partner, and you're looking to build something real, stable, long-term bonds built on emotional security and trust. And because you need that stability, it makes total sense that you often click best with fellow Earth signs like Taurus and Virgo. They just get your practical approach to life. But you also connect really well with intuitive water signs like Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio because they totally understand and appreciate your emotional depth. And that careful, responsible nature, oh yeah, it absolutely shows up in your bank account. You are a natural-born long-term planner, not a gambler. You're amazing at building wealth slowly and steadily over time, though. Though, let's be honest, that caution can sometimes make you a little hesitant to take even calculated financial risks. Now, check this out, because this is where your personality just perfectly maps onto a career. Jobs in HR or counseling, that's your diplomacy at work. Roles in admin or finance, that taps right into your need for structure. But here's the bottom line. You will thrive in any role where your awesome people skills get to meet your love for organization. That's your sweet spot. Of course, nobody's perfect. Every personality has its challenges, but the key here isn't to see these as weaknesses. Think of them as areas for growth, chances to really master that balance inside you and find your most powerful voice. That deep sensitivity that makes you such an amazing, empathetic person, Sometimes it can also lead you to bottle up stress or avoid confrontation at all costs. Really, your biggest challenge and your biggest opportunity is learning to express your emotions openly and to trust that powerful gut feeling of yours, even when it feels hard. And this quote from our source material really just sums it all up so beautifully. Your life path revolves around balance, cooperation, and steady success. See, your journey isn't about being the fastest or the loudest. It's about building something meaningful, something that truly lasts. So, we'll end with a final thought for everyone born on January 2nd. Now that you've got a clearer picture of your own personal blueprint, the real question is this: how are you going to use that unique, powerful, diplomatic voice of yours to go out and achieve your goals? It's a rare gift, and your potential is absolutely immense.